Another thing that a lot of people are concerning about is the new COVID-19 subvariant, XBB1.5. It's been trending across China's social media, and the World Health Organization actually warned that it could be the most transmissible yet. So tell us about this Omicron variant, Dr. Zhou. What are some of its symptoms, and will they cause diarrhea? That's something that a lot of people are concerning about. Dr. Zhou?
Yeah, currently we detected Omicron XBB from imported case, but it hasn't caused large-scale infections in China yet. Based on the data from foreign studies, we noticed that XBB does have enhanced transmissibility and immune escapability compared to the previous strains like the BQ.1 and BA.5. However, it does not appear to be more virulent than its predecessors. So I know that some audience may be concerned about whether XBB is more aggressive to the digestive systems. Some patients infected with COVID-19 did develop digestive symptoms such as vomiting and diarrhea. However, infections with XBB subvariants did not come with more common or more severe digestive symptoms, and the respiratory symptoms remain the most common ones after infection. So I think it's not accurate to make the statement that XBB mainly attacks the digestive system. And talk about the two subvariants dominant in China. They are all belong to BA.5 variants. And the main subvariant spreading in North China is BF.7, while BA.5.2 is the predominant ones in South China. And in terms of the virulence and the transmissibilities, there is no differences between these two subvariants. But when it comes to the symptoms, we notice that they are not identical. But in general speaking, the symptoms are mild, and many focus on the respiratory symptoms, including like fevers, stuffy nose, runny nose, sore throat, and also like muscle aches and weakness, such as this. So
what I'm experiencing right now.
Yeah. The clinical differences that we witness in different parts of China, we think that they may be related to the climate, the temperature, and the humidity, and also patients' own immunity, age, and their underlying disease may also have a lot to do with the symptom differences. Yes. Regarding of the secondary infections, we don't need to get extremely worried about that. According to the data from in the UK, only 0.7 of those who get infected with BA.4 or BA.5 get a second infections with this same strains again. But the chance is higher if a secondary infection is due to the other strains like XBB. But for most people with normal immunities, the symptoms during the second infections, the symptoms is less severe than the first time. Yes, but also still, we don't exclude the possibilities that the severe case is also found, even though in those who get a secondary infections. Yeah.